Hi, and welcome to another video on this channel, Christina Juppe Animal Communication. The last couple of videos I've called part one, how to strengthen the bond with the animals through communication. So there's a part one from the day before yesterday, there's a part two from yesterday, and today is part three of how to strengthen the bond with your pets, with your animals through communication. If you haven't watched the previous two videos, I'll link them below. Please be sure to watch them so you get the full picture. Very, very briefly, video number one deals with how your pets appreciate being informed, being told what's going on in the household, perhaps with them, with you, with your family. They appreciate being informed, being kept up to date, literally being talked to in a friendly way, like the friend that you are to them, either out loud or in your mind's eye. So video one, part one deals more with that. In part two, I've covered that when you start talking to your pets like that, it will strengthen your relationship, it will strengthen the bond, but in order to make more impact, then bring yourself into a state of calm, into a state of ease, into a state of focus before you do that. And part two from yesterday deals with that. Now, today, part three, the final part, I would like to encourage you when you talk to your pets about what's happening in your life, what may be happening in their life, what's happening in the life in your community that may affect them, and you inform them and you simply speak with them, then make the most of it and make sure that they receive what you're saying in the best possible way by underlining your message, underlining your information with visuals, with pictures. I've also studied hypnotherapy, and I know that the mind is influenced by the words you say and the pictures you make. So, especially for humans, you are influenced the most by what you say to yourself and the pictures that you create in your head. Say positive things to yourself, create positive pictures, this will ensue. Say negative, criticizing, harsh things to yourself, accompanied by anxious, criticizing pictures, and you'll get more of the same. It's similar for animals. Animals don't just receive words and pictures, but it works very well with them too. So if you're informing your pet, for example, that your mother is going to stay with you for a few days, so there'll be an additional body in the house, so to speak, then having brought yourself into the correct state to relay this message and having informed your pet of this, also accompanied with a visual of your mother in your house, with a visual of your mother coming in, perhaps stroking your cat, stroking your dog, and or any other animals you may have in the house, and your mother just being around joyfully, happily with your pet, co-creating in a happy and content manner. So the message of this video is you can strengthen the relationship and impact your messages with your pets even more by making the relevant pictures in your head whilst you are telling them information. And as I've said in one of the videos, I started doing that with one of our horses, and I do this with him regularly now. He's an endurance horse, a long distance horse. So whenever there's a competition coming up, I will go to him, often being present, but you don't need to be present with the animal. As you know, if you've watched my videos for a while, time, distance don't matter. If you can't be present with the animal, then just say it in your mind. Tell them, like I would tell my horse, we've got this competition coming up, you know, it'll be on the trailer, everything will be fine. It'll be sort of a medium length ride, and you'll see other horses. You maybe see some friends. You'll have lots of fun. It'll be great. And Anthony, that's my partner who rides him, will look after you, and it's all going to be a good, great adventure. And then I'll picture the competition. I'll picture him coming into the trailer, unloading on the trail, on the track, everything being calm but exciting and fun, and a good ending as well, and a good homecoming. So this is all what I pictured. Doesn't need to take long. So again, as I said in another video, you don't need to prepare every minutia, but just, you know, when you talk to your pet, when you start getting into that habit, informing them of happenings, put yourself into the receptive state, put yourself into a calm state, always frame it positively, relay the information, make the according pictures in your head with it, always being positive, always being reassuring, and your animal will receive you. You may even see it visually. So, for example, when I speak to my horse and I'm with him, I can see from visual cues, his ears will go back as I'm talking out loud, but he will get a sort of a an internal look where he seems to go into himself, and I know that he's listening. Or perhaps he will lick his lips to signify he's understood. But somehow I will know, and if you know your animal well as well, you will know the telltale signs that they've received the message, that they've received the intention behind it, they've received your positive feelings behind it, and anything that perhaps you find your animal has been anxious about before, you may just really, really find that it has a positive impact because you informed them, but B, you did it in a manner that was reassuring and positive. So I hope this series, this mini series on how to strengthen the bond with your animals through communication has been useful for you. I hope you're finding it empowering. So again, it's not the two-way communication we're talking about here. The aim is not to get a definitive response from your animal. It's just simply to really get into the habit of talking to your animal, of keeping them informed, of really getting a bit of a partnership going. And in time, you may even spot the signs that they have received the message, that they're happy with it, and you may even have something coming back. And I'll talk about this in another video on how to deal with any hunches, with any messages you may get from your animal in return. Thanks for watching. And again, watch part 1 and 2 if you haven't to. And I'll put the links in the description box below. And please, if you like my videos, please like and subscribe to get them out to more YouTubers. Check out my website for my communication services. And if you wish to support this channel financially in a small way, buy me a coffee or links below. Thank you. And until the next one.